So good morning, Rich Cowger, Deputy IC of Northern Rockies Team 6 here on the East Fork Fire. So just to give you a brief overview of the last 24 hours, of course everybody knows it's rained pretty well, so Mother Nature's helped our firefighters out significantly. Some spots on the fire area itself actually received up to 1.5 inches worth of rain. So that's an amazing thing for our folks out there. Really helps get a lot of work done for them internally. But with that said, even though we see all of this red on the map as the fire area, things people need to know is that is not a completely black area. And so that fire burned what we call a dirty burn as it went through there, which means it burned a lot of times some of the understory, didn't burn all the trees. So that means there could be still a lot of fire skunking around in these areas. So with the rain, obviously it helps. But at times some of that rain may have trouble penetrating the canopy, and so there could be some stuff still left out there. So the importance still of our crews going back out there and continuing to build lines, and with this weather event what they get to do then is, as we've said all along, is they can go more direct on that fire line in every opportunity they can. And by going direct, that leaves no room for that fire to potentially grow later on if it gets some heat behind it. So that's what they're going to be focused on still. The crews are still out there working. We know it's a little slick. They're probably going to take them a little while to get completely back engaged, depending on the road conditions and everything. But even yesterday, we had some heavy equipment out there in some of these areas that were still able to go and get some of that timber out of there for those shaded fuel breaks. And so it was still a good productive day yesterday, as well as they'll re-engage all around the fire today. Probably the biggest thing to think of now is that we've been on this, Team 6 has been on this fire for now 2 weeks, 14 days. And what happens typically in that period of time is we time out and another team will come in. So Northern Rockies Team 5 will come in behind us. They're actually here with us today shadowing, what we call shadowing, which means their folks integrate with our folks and start to look at what our operations are and how they can continue those operations and or possibly improve those operations as they get a fresh set of eyes on the incident that's out there. Their focus will turn more towards how do they really complete those lines for us, because they won't have the significant fire activity, and then turn around and possibly help rehab some of that work that we've done. So again, we've been here the last 14 days. We truly appreciate the community support and the crews on the ground, all of the hard work that they've done to protect the community from the fire itself and to get it contained. And as we transition out, Team 5 will transition in, and we hope that the community works with them as well as we've had the opportunity to work. And again, bunch of solid folks be carrying on the same mission that we are, and really it'll be a good process to really get this thing wrapped up for the community.